Hey, it's E with the reality, and we are back with another video. This one, we are talking about these Atlanta girls. They down on the Twitter, on the X, excuse me. They got things to say. So first, because I'm like, it's this person versus this person versus this person versus bless me. This person versus this person versus this person. I'm like, honey, it's going down online. So, of course, we already talked about Porsha with her text with her post in regards to Shamea. So then we have Porsha decided to get down in the neighborhood talks comments because they posted a video of Phaedra talking about, which again, I think anybody with an actual like functioning brain, I'm sorry, understands this, where Phaedra is talking about um that 70,000 that she used on her teeth, but she has all these financial problems and things like that. And Phaedra's just kind of like, I probably would have asked my man, can I have that money? Can I put it in my pocket? And then I'll use a little bit of it to go get whatever. I think she said crest whitening strips. But I mean, if you got all these financial things going on, that might have been a route she might want to take because Kelli do got a lot going on. Because I think she even has another. I don't know if it's a lawsuit or they're just trying to seize her bank accounts because of all the debt that she has. I don't know. She just got a lot going on. So Porsha decided she was gonna get down in the comments and she put a tooth plus a tooth equals $0. I mean, I hate to laugh, but she not lying. Girl, you walking around here with $70,000 in your mouth and you are don't not living in your own place, which you might have moved by now, but when the season was going on, you was not living in your own place. You paying crazy amount of dollars for your car and your insurance, and you got employees suing you for unpaid wages. I mean, it's a lot. Allegedly, no, that it's just a lot went on. So it was a little key for Porsha to do that. Then Porsha said, replying to Phaedra how to do it, like, girl, honey, let me get that money in my pocket so I can pay my bills. And Porsha said, teach the hobbits with the fire emoji and the laughing face. I mean, I'm sorry, Kelli. That was an easy. I'm sorry. That's just a very easy read because I cannot, for the life of me, understand why someone with as in even with you going through what you're going through at the time that you had your teeth done. It's just, and I mean, who's to say? We don't know your man, so he could be helping in other ways. But I don't know. The people talking about you got allegedly you got these debts out here, um, that they trying to seize your bank accounts for. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. So then Kelli decided she was gonna hop on down in the comments too. So she gonna say, "Hey, Buckaroo." Sorry. She said, "Hey, Buckaroo. Not everyone wants to be Mr. Ed Special. and then she put a tooth, and a horse. So I guess she's trying to say Portia's teeth look like horse's teeth, but I mean, me personally, they look the same to me because Kelly's teeth look big to me. I'm sorry. And she said, "My smile is just how my man likes it, small and bright." And of course, the sponsored queen managed to make my attorney's post about herself. Meanwhile, her body, house, teeth, car, and all sponsored by any African with a pulse. XOXO, the hobbit you hate. I mean, Kelly, baby, you need a sponsor at this point. You probably need to go ask Porsha how you get a sponsor because, baby, the way life is life and right now for you, you probably need to find you a sponsor. Cause what I don't know what your man doing right now. But Porsha did not respond to that message. But I don't know, just from like some of the comments, it just seemed like it wasn't giving what Kelly thought it was gonna give. Because again, you do have a lot going on, and you got on TV talking about your man put $70,000 in your mouth, and you said that an apartment that was, I think it was, I can't even remember, was it $4,000, $5,000, 6,000, 7,000? I don't know, between 4 to 7, around there somewhere. You couldn't afford that. You almost can only afford the amount of rent that I'm paying. So I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like to me priorities are a little off. And I guess your man really wanted you to have a better smile to put 70,000, and you had to move out your house because the problem with the neighbors and all of that type of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe by the next season you'll have you somewhere to live and we can go from there. But yeah, so that was that interaction. Because like I said, honey, it is everybody versus everybody versus everybody versus everybody. Everybody versus everybody. So now we're gonna move over to Hey Michelle and Shamea. Cause I'm like, what is going on? They are definitely seem to not be in a good place right now. So so I'm trying to think of what K Michelle post. Oh, I think it was from Carlos King's um Monday Night Live, where I think Dustin had talked about something. Well, I think somebody like tagged K Michelle in it when he was talking about K Michelle talking about Shamea's mom and maybe not wanting to go against Porsha and so on and so forth. So K Michelle posted this. She said, F all of y'all. All these ridiculous think pieces. Her mama shouldn't have been in no club talking shit about nobody and trying to form her daughter an alliance in a hookah lounge past midnight. I don't care if her TTs was over her shoulders. I didn't do it. I didn't do it or say a word. It was brought to me and four random Africans at a table. I be minding my business. Look, let me tell you. If you want African, you just got to go to Atlanta. Apparently, that's where all the Africans live, is in Atlanta. Because how the four random Africans got to the table with Kim and Sean them, I don't know. But it was four. But it, again, now, I don't think it was this time because again, that man that came out and at the beginning of the season, the dude that was dealing with Porsha for a little while, whatever. Uh, Lord, y'all have to excuse me, honey. Between the sneezing and the yawning, I'm just going through it over here. But anyways, he talked about meeting Shamea's mom. So I'm like, I don't think this is the time because she didn't mention him being there. So I'm like, so was there another time that you, Shamea's mama, because he said he met Shamea and Shamea mama. So I'm like, was this the time that y'all was all hanging out? But that was during the season. He said he didn't have contact during the season. So I'm like, so there was another time that you was hanging out with Shamea and Shamea's mama. And then this particular guy that was there. I, it's just a lot going on. So then Kim Michelle wasn't finished because she then put shut up. She then tweeted, shut up. I said both. She was holding my hand, praying, and talking mess about another castmate. I have my proof, so I'm not bothered. And it ain't no second picture. I don't know what that means. Ain't no switch up here. I stand alone. I don't play those little girl games about no teams. That's weird. Now go on and play with your sausage. I got $1 million project to stress about. Ugh. So obviously she was in response to um oh my goodness. So um I was say she was just going because I think dang, I can't remember because I think it was something that oh no, she was just responding to that. Then I'm pulling it up. Okay. So then she was still going on, responding to people. She was talking about she not being sick anymore, so on and so forth. She said, because again, I did think this was funny because again, everybody's been tweeting. Call it Twitter gangster if you want. Funny how everybody is now on Twitter expressing themselves. The girls wasn't doing that, but judge me when I tweet, 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 tweet. I was like, I mean, that's true. But I will say that they were talking about the season was filming while you were tweeting. Right now, you guys are not filming. You guys have already filmed the reunion. So this season is a wrap. So you don't have no choice but to tweet now because you're going to say what you're going to say now and not, unfortunately, be like Shamea and wait, hold it all into next year. So I actually don't mind the tweets right now because, again, the season's over. Before, you were tweeting while you were literally on a cash trip instead of going and confronting the people. So I definitely understood that. So Shamea was on Watch What Happens Live. Of course, as she was asked about K Michelle, and she basically said something along the lines of like, K Michelle like switching teams, or she don't gotta switch teams. She can be friends with everybody. Well, of course, K Michelle did not like that. She did not like that. And she had no problem with adding Shamea when she tweeted this time. There was no just a tweet put out there. She said, at Shamea Morton. I said, all right. She said, don't play coward games now. You ain't gonna shift a narrative on me. Your third time trying and speaking on me. I said, whoop. Oh, let's see. I mean, I'm sorry. That's probably why Candy and was probably like, girl, you gotta be leery with her. But I think that Jamil was just looking for allies. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just ready for the reunion because I'm trying to see what this whole thing, which we do have some more episodes left. So maybe this will start to, which we kind of see the friction already in it. But I don't know. She said this is the third time of her speaking on her. So I don't know what the other time was. I know she's probably counting the Carlos video, and then she is probably counting now. Watch What Happens Live is the third time. I don't know what the first or the second. Yeah, she probably counting those two, so I don't know what the third. She said, "You scared about what I might tell?" I say, "Whoop, oh my." Do K Michelle hold some secrets? Um, Tell him why I don't mess with you. Does the Walford ring a bell? I'm loyal until I'm not. See, you can't play fake victim with me. I know too much. Chill. Hashtag watch what happens live. I said, "Ooh, oh my. Oh my." I'm like, what is this about? What happened? Because it seemed like Kay is ready to get in some lanes with Shamea. Okay. Then of course with K Fashion, we got another one. She says, definitely no advice needed from you on being a friend. Me not messing with you has nothing to do with jumping ship. And you know this. I have the same friends I've had all season. The difference now is I don't have to sit around and defend you all day. I say, damn. I said, damn. I said, K Michelle said, did that narrative now about teams because you know that's not what's happening. And then she put, reunion needs to hurry up. I mean, I don't know. I'm ready to see like what's happening because I just wonder what has happened in this relationship to where we have gotten to this point. It's very interesting. But again, just like with Porsha's tweet, we have not heard anything from Shamea in reference to K Michelle. I mean, truthfully, honestly, I'm sure that Shamea probably don't want to get down in the dirt with K Michelle either. I'm sure her friends are probably advising her not to, because we know how all the way left K Michelle can go. So I don't know. This just keep our eyes open because some most stuff might pop. I don't know how many episodes were episode 15, so we might have maybe 2, 3 at the most more before it's time for the reunion. So I'm seated. I'm ready to see what's going on. So thank you for watching my video. That's all I have for now. If of course anything pops up, we'll be back to have a little talk, and have a little key. So if you can, please make sure you are liking up the video. I really appreciate that, excuse me. And please make sure you're subscribing to my channel. I appreciate that as well. Thank you. Y'all have a good night.